If you're a man over 60 and you're getting up 2, 3, or more times a night to use the bathroom, and on top of that, you have to stand there and wait before anything even starts, then today's video is for you. I'm going to show you 4 exercises that, in my experience, are the most effective for this problem. But I'm not going to stop at just exercises. I'll give you a technique to empty your bladder more fully. Lean forward like this to fully empty. As a bonus, here are the most researched supplements for prostate health: saw palmetto, beta pygeum. So, exercises, a bathroom technique, and supplements. Quick 3-question prostate self-check. Let's start. Before we go any further, I want you to take a quick test. 3 questions. Question 1. When you stand at the toilet, does it take you longer than 10 seconds before the stream actually starts, just standing there waiting? Question 2. When it does start, is the stream weak? Does it stop and start? Does it feel like it's not coming out with any real force? After you finish and walk away from the bathroom, do you still feel like your bladder isn't fully empty? Like there's still something left in there? Now, if you answered yes to 2 or all 3 of those questions, there's a very good chance your prostate is enlarged. And that enlarged prostate is the reason you're waking up at night. Not your bladder, not your water intake, your prostate. If that sounds like you, keep watching because what I'm about to explain changes everything. Now, why an enlarged prostate causes night trips? This happening? I think most of you already know this, but let me say it. A healthy prostate is about the size of a walnut. As men age, the prostate gradually gets bigger. This is called BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. It's simply what happens with age. About half of all men in their 60s have it. By the 70s, over 70%. So if this is you, you are not alone. This is more the rule than the exception. Prostatitis versus BPH, know the difference. The exercises I'm about to show you are specifically for this kind of enlarged prostate. But before we get to them, I want you to check 2 things because there are 2 situations where they need a different approach. The first one is bacterial prostatitis. That's when the prostate is not just enlarged, but infected by bacteria, and it feels very different. Prostatitis usually comes with burning or pain when you urinate, sometimes a fever, sometimes pain in your lower back or between your legs. If that sounds like you need to see a doctor first and deal with the bacteria. That's the priority. Now, here's the thing. Even after a man gets treated for bacterial prostatitis and the infection is gone, very often the muscle tension stays. The pelvic floor muscles have been in spasm for so long that they don't just relax on their own. And that's exactly where these exercises become very useful. But the order matters. First, clear the infection with your doctor. Then work on relaxing the muscles. With BPH, there's no burning, no sharp pain. The stream is just slow. The bladder doesn't fully empty and you keep getting up at night. That's what we're addressing today. Swollen legs and nighttime urination. One more thing. If your legs or ankles tend to swell out during the dead stream at night when you lie down and your kidneys turn it into urine. So some of those nighttime trips may not be about your prostate at all. It could be a fluid issue, just something to be aware of. But right now, let's focus on the prostate because that's where they get. Exercise 1, happy baby pose for pelvic floor release. Let's begin legs and grab the outside of your feet. Gently pull your knees toward your armpits. Breathe deeply and hold this stretch to release tension. Because when those muscles are tight, and for most men over 60, they add even more pressure to that already squeezed urethra. Lie on your back. Bring both knees up toward your chest. Your legs are apart like a baby lying on its back. Hold this for 30 to 60 seconds. Breathe slowly, deep, calm breaths. This is one us to pelvic foot and urethra. Exercise 2, deep squat butterfly. Now, this one is only for you if your knees feel okay. If your knees are painful, skip ahead. I'll give you a knee-friendly alternative in a moment. Now, lower yourself down into a deep squat. But here's the key. Stay up on your toes. You're not flat-footed. You're on the balls of your feet, knees bent deep, and your hips are sinking down so your glutes are almost touching your heels.
Now bring your elbows inside your knees. Tuck them right underneath. And then gently use your elbows to push your knees apart wider, like a butterfly opening its wings. Deep, slow, calm breaths.
This stretch does something powerful. It opens the entire pelvic region, the hips, the inner thighs, the groin, and it allows the muscles around the prostate to fully release. 30 seconds is all you need. And by the way, if that stretch felt good and you can already feel some of that tension releasing, hit the like button. It really helps this video reach other men who need it. All right, let's keep up. Exercise number 3, the full squat stretch. Again, this one needs comfortable knees. This time you're going down into a full deep squat, but with your feet flat on the floor. Sink your hips all the way down. Once you're down there, let your arms hang between your knees or press your elbows gently against the inside of your knees to open up a little wider. And again, just breathe, 30 to 60 seconds. This is one of the most natural positions for the human body. It opens the hips, it lengthens the pelvic floor, and it takes pressure off the entire lower abdomen. In many parts of the world, people sit like this every single day. Now, if your knees said no to exercises 2 and 3, here is your alternative. Exercise number 4, the reverse Kuhl. This is your knee-friendly option. And honestly, even if your knees are fine, this one is worth adding to your routine. Now, place a pillow under each knee for support. You don't need to force anything. Just let your hips open naturally with the pillows holding you there. Place the other hand on your chest, please. You breathe. And the reason the hand on your chest is there is so you can check. If your chest is expanding, you're not doing it right. You want all the air going down, expanding your belly, pressing gently into the pelvic floors. This is one of the most effective ways to release chronic pelvic floor tension. Along with these stretches, there's a technique every man with an enlarged prostate should know. It's called the double void technique. The double void technique helps empty the bladder. After you urinate, wait 20 to 30 seconds and relax. This allows your bladder to fully drain. First, lycopene. That's the compound that makes tomatoes red. And here's what's interesting. Several studies have found that men who eat more cooked tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste, even cantaloupe appear to work. Second, saw palmetto. This is a plant extract you'll find in almost every prostate supplement on the shelf. The science is mixed. Some studies show a modest improvement in urinary symptoms. Others show no significant difference from placebo. Third, stinging nettle root. This one is less well known, but some European studies have shown it may help reduce nighttime urinate frequency when combined with other. Again, promising, not proven, worth a conversation with your doctor. One more thing, and this is important. Red flag in your urine, sudden sharp pain when urinating, or a complete inability to urinate. These are red flags. They need professional evaluation. Don't wait. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you found something that helps your prostate, an exercise, a technique, a certain food, something you cut from your diet, leave it in the comments. And if this video was useful, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. It makes a real difference. If you know a man over 60 who's dealing with this, send him this video. He probably won't search for it himself, but he needs it. I'll see you in the next episode.